Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
Welcome back to Dyersville, Iowa, the Field of Dreams movie site center court here in the barn. It's just like Euchre. You want to get to the barn. And we have found ourselves there, center court. And Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. I'm here with Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. And right now, buddy, we got Kaleb versus the King. And this is one of our semifinal matches for the Cornyforty Classic, and this is going to be a beauty.
This is a semifinal matches, but this is a world class matchup right here. Best 2 out of 3. Probably 2 of the top players anywhere
in the world.
Yeah, in the world.
In the world, our reigning
any organization,
yeah,
anywhere you can find cornhole players. These are probably 2 of the top players, and they're ready to roll right now.
They have exchanged taters, and they are ready to bring it. Kaleb out of the blue lane, the number 1 seed for the tournament, takes the first bag, and this is a different one of those Project 13 bags that he wasn't playing with in the last match. He did play with Project 13s, but a different set. He's a little bit more broken in there against Craig, who is I'm not sure if Craig is playing.
He's throwing a 724.
Also, the 724 is also okay, very good.
He's throwing that set that Isaac and Kaleb both threw in earlier matches. And look at that.
Well, in just the few minutes between matches when we were here before on center court, we have shut the doors, cranked up the fans, and we got a little bit difference in the humidity, a little bit slicker than earlier, and that's going to allow him out of the higher seed lane. Kaleb takes that early 2-0 lead, and honestly, as these guys continue to warm up against one another, I'm sure Craig is happy just to be indoors for a minute.
We hadn't made it in here yet.
He's worked his way through the rest of the Cornyforty outdoors in wind and all sorts of weather conditions out there today.
It was rough out there, too.
Although I noticed in between matches I walked out and the wind seems to have died down a little bit, and Gary Bearpaw still lives to fight another day, so he'll be up here in our second semifinal, and the winner of each of these matches will square off to find out who will be welcomed back to the farmhouse here at the Field of Dreams for a pretty cool package right here. This is going to be good stuff. Looking forward to being able to award that, and we will have our answer here a little bit later on. And again, we've got a nice group on the straw bales here, just checking out center court. Junior Williams has worked his way back in here after surveying the back 40, and 6 on the goose egg right now, out of the chute. Kaleb over the King.
Hot.
We mentioned the King of Cornhole, Craig Ervin. He took that title at the end of season 17 in Branson, Missouri, and he was mobbed by family and friends. He put on that robe and that crown, and it really, really was quite a moment there at the Branson Convention Center.
Just 4 short weeks ago.
It's hard to believe. It was just a month ago. Yeah, it
just
really
a month ago. And we were there for all the action.
Yep, glad to have you along for the action here on the ACO Digital Network. If you're checking us out on Facebook, that's great. If you want to check us out on the embedded link at AmericanCornhole.com, you can watch us in high def. And these guys are going to fire away. And honestly, this is not exactly what we expected.
No.
But I would say the way that we watched Kaleb finish up against Isaac prior to this match,
that's true.
It's not surprising that he started out hot, and a little bit of getting used to, I think, in here with the more stable conditions.
Greg's had to adjust his throw a bunch during the day because he has yet to be playing inside. And it looks like it is affecting him a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, and there's a short bag right there. This could be 6 by Kaleb. Oh, and it's going to be more than 6. It's going to be 8.
It's going to be an 8 spot right there, so he's going to drop 16 out early.
If you told me it's going to be 9-0, I'd have called you a liar. And it's 16-0, Kaleb.
And Craig comes in the number 4 seed here in this tournament as Kaleb comes in the number 1 seed. And these guys battled through the field in the Jefferson Pro Invitational not that long ago, Jeffersonville, Ohio. We're starting to see more and more of the Cornyforty players who've been eliminated come in to check this out. Justin Duke and Mike Walters, and, of course, Isaac Hurt. Sebastian Barger.
Yeah.
Russell Tabor sneaking in over there behind the corn stalks. See him.
I was just glad he didn't leave.
Yeah, because he's your ride. But thanks to all our different bag partners here. Oh, he thought he was going to get one, so he just started walking. Thanks to Basement Bags, Cornhole, IMF. You see him running across the stream there over the top, doing the work. Blueprint Bags, Alpha Cornhole. TC boards, everybody supplying the bags for the Choose Your Weapon program, 724.
Yeah.
Of course, these guys both using those. And, of course, Charlie Case and Lucky's Cornhole pitch bags, our boys William Howell and Tim Burnett.
Absolutely. Making a good bag, and it's still 16-0. Maybe Craig's finally getting dialed in.
Yep.
But he's got a serious mountain he has to climb.
He climbed that mountain throughout the course of
He
season
did.
17. Found himself wearing the royal purple robe at the end of the season, and it was
Look at that.
quite a moment there. Yeah.
Oh, and there's 3 more.
That's going to be a 3 spot right there.
19-0, Finn.
And honestly, I think anybody that's watching at home and is watching this says this has to be a function of him being outdoors all day.
Yes,
and
it's
having
gotta be.
adjust.
I
He's had to
mean-
readjust his pitch, and we've seen Kaleb in here twice
Yeah.
already, so he's got a feel for how these boards are playing in here and the just the overall atmospheric condition. Gary Bearpaw just stepping
Yeah.
into the barn here, getting ready for the other semifinal match.
And he's another one that's been out there fighting the wind all day that we've yet to see on center court.
Well, this is where we
And-
find out, just how much practice and repetition and these guys have built up muscle memory and everything.
And let's see if Kaleb goes after that bag right there. He does. Oh, he went for the win.
Well, you know what?
And just when we thought we were going to see 21-0, it's 19-3.
When you're up 19-0, you can take that chance,
Yes,
and you know
you
how many
can.
times he can take it, as many as he wants.
Till the sun goes down.
Yeah, which is not going to be that long. from now,
Absolutely.
the way we've been going, because
Yeah.
Project 13 serving him well. Hopefully, Craig's able to find his rhythm with him here in the next couple of frames, and we'll see if this one gets to 3. And I do believe it will.
He tried to do a get around, and Craig going up. Kaleb said, "I'll shoot one," and he's long again.
So often
There
it
it is.
is, and that's the airmail game that we've come to expect from Craig.
Oh, and this could be a big round for Craig.
He's going to push it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, and he saved that one on the back there now. Caleb's going to go up and over. He's going to miss it off the back again.
Wow, and I don't even know. The bags looks kind of similar to me. I don't even know what he scored right there. 3.
He picked up 6. I was going to
Yeah.
say it wasn't 6 on 3.
Yeah.
He picked up 6 right there. So that looks a little
I apologize.
bit
Usually
better.
I know.
Well, you're not used to seeing that many
Yeah.
fly off the back
Not
side.
really.
You're right. Those bags do look a lot like one another.
Yeah.
All right. So Craig has
Craig is
found himself underneath thanks to with a little help from Caleb's bag there. He finds his second one down
Oh,
underneath.
and this could be 4 more. And all of a sudden, this game could be 19-13 in the blink of an eye.
All right.
Oh, and he went for the big air.
Let him off the hook just a
Yes,
little
he
bit there.
did.
No, boy, and I thought that might be enough to grab him
Yeah,
bounce
that's
off
gonna
that
be
left
one
side
for
bag.
Kaleb.
That's going to be nuts. Right there, you would not think that that's going to be the way that comes out, but that's so funny. We'll watch this happen, and we'll see a whole lot happen for not much, and then
Yeah.
sometimes it happens to not much is for the person you weren't expecting it to be for.
Man, I thought Kaleb was giving up another big round right there. Look at Craig, oh, nice airmail drag right there. And this is what it comes down to right here. Dyersville, Iowa, to Field of Dreams. We come down to 2 of the best players in the world, and there's still a couple more hanging on. And that's just going to be a wash. After Craig made one heck of an airmail drag, last bag flops up on him and hangs out and doesn't go down. So it's still 20-9, Kaleb hurt. Both men right down the center again. As Kaleb is keeping the pressure on. As Craig cannot make a mistake. Nice bag right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, how about being down 20-9 and you shoot an airmail with your opponent's bag hanging in the hole and grab 2
You
points?
got it. You know what? It's all
Oh,
or
my
nothing.
goodness.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah. I mean, You got to have some big ones to do that. I'm telling you, big bags.
There you go.
That was not a shot a lot of folks would have taken.
No, that's gutsy. That's gutsy. Some would say foolish. Some would say gutsy.
Yeah. Greg says great shot. As he finishes another 4-bagger. And both of them.
Yeah, how about that? And that's exactly what you've come to expect from both of these guys. And you know what? 20 on 11. We've seen stranger things happen.
Absolutely. As it was 19-0 at one time, with Kaleb with a chance to win. And a block. No hesitation. There you go.
None whatsoever. He's going to come up and match it.
Yeah.
Nicely done
Quick,
there.
the air show is about to take hold. Boom.
There it is. All right.
Here's another one.
Just enough of his bag to take that one tumbling off the back. And now Kaleb can play it safe, but
okay.
he doesn't. He's all right with that, but I guarantee you that's not what he wanted to do.
No, he wanted to push that bag completely in the hole and take the doubt away.
Craig's got a decision to make when he makes it.
You know what he went for right there? He went for the and one and tried to.
He did. All right, that's going to do it. 21 on 11. That's going to be game number 1. That goes to Kaleb Hurt. And because it's a 3-game series, and it's going to be a 3-game series because everyone up here has been a 3-game series, we will reset. They will change first bag.
Yeah.
Craig will, as the reigning king, be given that first bag here in game number 2 on their way in first semifinal.
Kaleb tells Craig, let's go ahead. It's your bag first.
See who's going to make it to the final. That's right. Here, Dyersville, Iowa, the Miami Field of Dreams movie site.
It always happens when it starts getting late.
Oh, my brain went on vacation there just for a second, but I guess I know where it went.
There you go. Good place.
All right, Kaleb can leave the door open literally on the left side.
4-0 Craig right here.
Leave that center up. So right now he's picking up
4.
Yep, taking those 4. He'll start that way and keep it moving. Again, they're fighting for the Cornyforty Classic inaugural title, and this is going to be a night stay in the house to come back here and have an all-expenses-paid trip to come back. And, again, what a great opportunity. There's multiple bedrooms there, and you could have a really, really cool family reunion up this way. That'd be a lot of fun. So that'll be part of it. Now, tomorrow we're looking at $25,000 in guaranteed purse money for the Cornyforty Classic, part of this event that is the Dream Team Invitational in the Go the Distance Festival. So that'll be a lot of fun with doubles action going on here in the barn all day long. We'll hope you'll enjoy some of that with us as we try to give you the best seats in the house when we take the second best seats in the house right here behind the mics and bring you a little bit of the color and the feel for what's going on. Oh, what a shot.
I'm taking those 3 points, young man.
What a shot.
I am taking 3 right there.
What a shot.
That was sweet, sweet. That bag was really not hanging as much as it looked like it was. That was a great shot. See little brother over there smiling after that whooping big brother put on him.
They just want to be in the camera shot. That's what it is. He don't want to. He hates that he's not on center court, so he wants to be in the camera shot of center court.
With that infectious smile.
Yes, it's an infectious smile to be sure.
Oh.
All right,
Craig. Yep. Craig made sure he wasn't going to get that one.
Nope, and he feels. It feels to me like he feels a little bit more comfortable there, so he's going to add to that total, just pick up a couple.
Yeah.
Double up 6 on 3.
I noticed Mama is not sitting down over there today.
Hasn't. I don't think I've ever seen her sit down.
She sat down in the boys' match
to
over
watch.
there.
Well, there was
That's
that
the first time.
That was more like being at the house.
Yeah, it was.
That was a little bit more of that.
Oh, and that's big. Justin Duke going to give us a hand, get that out of the way.
Going to get that out of the way. He's going to get that piece of straw back in his teeth when he goes back to sit down.
Oh. You think he's going to go after that and Finn? He's may have to go after both of them now. Here it goes.
Oh, and off the back.
Oh. And he has. Craig went for the N1.
This is starting to look more like shuffleboard than cornhole.
I mean, I don't even know. Well, like I said, this is another one. They got so many off, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you watch Craig there, too. He put a lot of body English on that one for just those 2 points, but he'll take them 8 on 3. Both throwing the 724s.
Hey, you bet you he'll take them. He had a bag short to start that round off. Yeah, nice bag right there. Try to do a little bully. Little bully bag.
Oh, boy, and Craig makes a little bit of headway there to the right-hand side, but leaves that left bag.
And that's the result of those new bags right there. Instead of it going straight in the hole, and there goes all of Caleb's bags. Not bad, not bad.
When he lays it down there with authority, he's got to go up and over and get them all, Oh, and he gets the one to drag and the other. There just wasn't enough of it available. Oh, nice shot.
Man, we are seeing some shot making,
Yeah, we are. It's just over the course of the day, these guys got to continue to get warmed up. We're seeing a lot more confidence come through.
Absolutely.
It's not as tight and tentative now that we're in the first of 2 semifinals. These guys really starting to feel a groove. Craig holds that lead, but he doesn't hold the first bag as he gives it up to Kaleb there.
8-5. Craig is in the lead here. We play a little bit of blocker game, then we throw a bunch of bags in the hole. Blocker game, bunch of bags in the hole. And there it goes. It's going to be 8 more right down the center.
Yes, it is. It took a minute to find the backside and scuba back in there. But there they go, an 8-bagger as they continue to get dialed in a little bit further. I think more so for Craig because, as we've mentioned, he had to play outside on quite a few of those early matches. But Kaleb has a little bit of the advantage, having been in here for a couple of games, and it is a different feel. And again, playing with those new bags provided by the partners, in this particular case, 724s, those Project 13s.
Been kind of a popular bag today.
Yeah, they sure have, because when the Hurt Locker opened up against one another, they grabbed the 2 sets that hadn't been used yet because the others were being used
outside
by other Cornyforties. You want to get that rake. Russell Tabor's going to set in there and get a rake.
Help us out.
Well, instead of rake, he's just going to pick one off the top. Man, that was nice. A little replacement dollop, if you will. You don't get to use the word dollop as much as you'd think you would, especially in cornhole.
Dollop?
Dollop.
I think that might be a little over my head.
No, it's like sour cream. When you put a dollop of sour cream, that was a dollop of cornhole bag on top there.
Yeah.
All right, so as these guys continue to fire away on that eastern side board here, we've got the board on the left is facing west, the western side of the building here, east side.
Oh, and this could be 4 for Kaleb.
Pushed a couple off, and Kaleb wasn't able to.
New bag syndrome right there.
There it is, the old NBS. I think there's a pill you can take for that.
Yeah.
But the side effects are
horrible.
Worse than the original issue.
If they advertise it on TV, the side effects are going to be a lot.
That's the reason they're 60-second commercials, because 45 seconds are side effects.
Absolutely.
All right, so knotted up at 10. It's a game to 11.
Yep. And Craig must win, or he is eliminated, because Kaleb owns a 1-0 victory. Jerry Armstrong tuning in. My buddy Jason Gunn tuning in. Josh Lawrence. Kaleb Hurt took game 1. As it is 15-10 as Kaleb picks up another 5 spot. Somebody said we're cracking Andy Blaney said we're cracking him up. We're cracking each other up some too.
Josh, who took game 1, I think you mentioned that. Kaleb took it 21-11. Yeah. He jumped out to a 19-0 lead. And boy, I'll tell you what, it was there was a dogfight just to get back to that 11 and put up those 2 French fries. I love that. I remember what a shot. That was a rocking chair.
Yeah. Oh, and that's 3 more for
boy, if Caleb takes up another 3, and this could be the beginning and the end of this run here. And this will be our first 2 of 3 that we've seen today on center court instead of 3 of 3.
Yeah. 18-10, Kaleb hurt. And he is keeping the gas pedal down.
Yeah, he really is. He really found his stroke in there against his brother earlier. And I think when he found himself pulling a little bit, especially on that inside arm, pulling right to left, he's figured that out, and he's on in the middle right now.
If he goes in the hole here, Craig must put one in the hole, and he's going to have to.
He does, and Craig just steps, fires, and
there it is.
He knew what he had to do, and he did it. But doubled him up, 20-10. So this could be it. Is this going to be enough to get him to the finals here on center court?
Is this going to be our first 2-game match here, Phil?
The first one here.
I can't believe it.
In the room all day here in the barn. That is the room that we are talking about because we are at the Field of Dreams movie site for the first ever Go the Distance Festival. The Cornyforty Classic is underway. And then tomorrow, the Dream Team Invitational, a $25,000 purse on the line in a doubles tournament that should be a lot of fun. We've had 4 qualifiers to get the balance of the teams in, besides our Cornyforty and their Pick Your Partner teams as well. So looking forward to that all day tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be able to join us for some of it. If you're going to be out at the bar or hanging out, throw it up on the TV. Grab yourself some cold beers and some chicken wings and maybe a corn on the cob just in honor of the
absolutely.
In honor of the Field of Dreams. How about you do it? Nicely done there.
Perfect.
8-bagger just moves them on down for live to fight another frame. But again, that's something we talk about. If you have an opportunity and you're hanging out, we've seen this happen a couple times, especially Fergie's fans. They get up and they get 100 of them out at the bar playing the game and get it up there on the TVs, take that stream and get it up there. There's plenty of ways to do it. And it's always a lot of fun. And like you said, we know that you have the best seats in the house because we've got the second best seats in the house to make sure yours are the best. Nice bag right there from Craig to gather up and go. And
they make those pushes look so easy, Finn, and you know as well as I do, they are not easy all the time.
It takes so much strength and technique to do that so that you don't just lay it there and it just dies. That's nicely done there. And Craig's going to pick up a couple there, so he just tightens that that screw a little bit, see if he can cut that lead down. It's always a point here, 2 points there, but he'll take them.
20-12.
Takes that first bag, all important. See what he can do with that. He's very likely going to do that.
I thought he was going to maybe go for a block.
Yeah, I think he's got to work about getting him in the hole.
Now he's going to work. He's going to go straight hole for hole. Try to grab 2.
That one just keeps moving off, and it's gone. It's of no use whatsoever. All right, so he's going to pick up another deuce right there.
20-14.
It's interesting, though. Even everybody's sitting here on straw bales and in a barn where probably the least formal place we've ever held a tournament. It's the most serene crowd we've ever had.
They're kind of quiet.
Sitting around. All right, there's the perhaps unintentional blocker.
Here comes a bully, though.
Move that out of the way.
Oh, and it's nice. Nicely done.
Craig going to come in right to left, and we try to clean all of it up.
This is probably going to finish it off right here. No, he let him off the hook. And Craig was thinking about shooting an airmail here, I'll tell you that. No.
Got to be careful of that one on the back.
Beautiful. You couldn't have went down there and set that bag in any better position.
He couldn't have folded it with his hands and set it there. Pumpkin in hard and jammed him up.
And he pushed Caleb's in, and that's going to be it.
And there we go. All right, well, that's our first 2 out of 3 with a Game 1 and Game 2 going to the same competitor. And Kaleb Hurt advances on to the finals of the Cornyforty Classic. Our current king eliminated our
king before that eliminated.
King before that, season 16. King Gary Ferguson eliminated. So now we're going to be watching our second semifinal match, but we're going to take a break, and then when we come back after they've had a chance to get their down and backs in, we will have more cornhole action here from the center of the corn universe, not just the cornhole universe. The Field of Dreams movie site, Dyersville, Iowa. I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, here with Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. More action to come in the Cornyforty Classic from Dyersville, Iowa on the ACO Digital Network.
When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. And if it tries, that's what our lineup of exceptionally capable, available all-wheel drive SUVs is for. After all, we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner.